All right, looks like we're live and we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. I got a project in the making. I've been having a lot of fun with this new G-code holster. If you haven't seen the reviews on this, basically I went from this holster here to this holster. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in looking for some competition holsters. But this G-code holster here works great with one of my Infinities, but I have another Infinity. The dust cover is a full-length dust cover, so there is a little bit of changes. I have had a chance to try out a different one of these with X-Ring, and he did an upgrade that needs to take place. Hey, Coda Boy 32, and in order for both pistols to fit, you can see here's the new Infinity. This thing's been cleared, all that stuff, but it just won't fit due to the full-length dust cover. And this one, it fits. This is a new pistol, so you can see the difference. Full-length dust cover, and the old Infinity didn't have a full-length dust cover. So this one fits perfect for the G-code, but now if I want to shoot this pistol, I need to do an upgrade. And the upgrade's pretty simple. Basically, I'm going to be drilling out these holes here and then changing out a few things. I do have, hey, Parlusk, how you doing, buddy? No, you're not the only one here. Let's see. I had these O-rings. They're basically a beveled washer. I got it at Home Depot, or Home Depot. And I'm hoping that this will, basically I need to separate this, open this up a little bit to make some room for that full dust cover. So I'll get that started and then we'll have some fun. But I'm glad you guys showed up. SKS Hugo, Tom Olafson, Parlusk, and Coda Boy 32. I appreciate it. If it's Kydex heated up, no, I don't want to heat it up. One of the reasons being is it fits so well. I mean, I have heat guns and all that stuff. I don't want to tweak with it like that. I would rather just separate this. And I'm going to drill this out, take this one retention screw off of here, basically get rid of these two, and then run these washers in here. I'm thinking this will be a better fix. You can kind of see along here that it kind of narrows down. So that's the reason why this one fit really well. No rattle, which I really prefer. This Blade Tech holster, which served me well for a few years, it doesn't fit as good as it should. So we're going to make it so both of them fit. I do like the G-code's opening for the hood a lot better. It's a straight down push, where this one here, you have to push it to the side. Not a big deal. I think that method's a little bit easier for me. So I'll get going here. Home Despot. I'll flip the camera around and we'll get crack-a-lacking here. Appreciate you guys showing up. I'm having a little fun. I figured I got to get this project done anyways, so why not do it? So we'll get the fun stuff out of the way. I'm going to try out the 1/4-inch drill bit, see if that's going to be big enough. I don't want to take anything away from the Kydex because I don't think I'll need to, but we shall see. Right here, I'm going to drill this one out. I should be able to pop that off with a screwdriver. There's one. Finish this one. And the second one. All right. Let me get some more tools here, and then we'll get it off of there. How's everybody doing today? Parles should be at work. Tom Olafson, I don't know if he's working today or not. Coda Boy, let's see, it's Tuesday. So he should be probably back up north. And as far as SKSU go, I'm not sure. I've been shopping for a holster for my CZ Phantom. What kind of, what are you trying to do with the holster? Is it going to be like a concealed carry or what? Might have some options for you that may work well. All right, let's clean this crap off of here. What are you trying to do, SKS? You go. Sitting here in the home office listing stuff on eBay. How hard is that, Parlesk? There's a lot of stuff I want to sell on eBay. I got some, when my mom passed away, she has a bunch, not a bunch, but a ton of Native American drums made out of wood, you know, like hollowed out, like serious tree kind of stuff. All right, so I took the screws off of that one. Here comes the boom, ready or not. All right, so the question I have to ask myself is will putting these spacers right here, which I might have to shave these down actually. I'm just going to put this right here just to kind of hold it for now. I don't even care if it's not going to, I'll have to drill these out a little bit, I think. But what I want to know is this right here. Oh yeah. So that's gonna work perfect. Basically, look at that. Oh yeah. Okay, see that? Snazzy. That just made my new gun work. Look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the serial numbers on that. And can you guys tell me what that says right there? Right there. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. But I'm talking damn sexy right there. That says badass. That says this is one beautiful gun. 9mm. I haven't done a review on this gun yet. I haven't shot it enough to tell you guys. I can tell you that the fit and feel and finish are just top notch. But I'm going to leave that for, I muzzled myself. No, I didn't. I'm over here. Now, if I went like this, that would be muzzling myself, Coda Boy. I know that the gun is clear. I've checked it 15,000 times, but that's going to work. Now, let me check to make sure this infinity here, the one that previously fit in here, will still work. And obviously it fits. Once I get the retention screws where they need to be, there is a hair of a bit of a rattle. I guess not. Once I put some screws in this, I don't think it's going to do it. But I know this much. I know that this fits in here now beautifully. Beautifully. What do you guys think? Which one do you like? Which one's more sexy? Which one of these is more sexy? If you could only pick one. And you guys probably know this already, but see this one right here? See that says Top Shot 16 on it? This is one of the guns from the show Top Shot. Which one's the sexiest one? Bad Billy 429. He commented on one of my latest videos that I need a haircut, and you, sir, are very correct. I need a haircut badly. Let me get back up here and see what you guys are saying. It will be very loose. Let's see. Let me go up a little farther because you guys are typing a lot. Sitting here in the office. Here comes the boom. Let's see. I make about $400 to $500 a week on eBay buying and selling. Nice. Yes, concealed carry. SKS Hugo was looking at, I'll tell you what one badass holster is. I got it right here that you may be interested in, SKS Hugo. And this right here is hot because all guns should be hot unless you're working on them. This is Harry's holster. And I got to say, this holster, if you're thinking about in the waistband, I don't know where you want to carry this thing. Even if you got rid of the in the waistband kind of stuff, is a beautiful fitting holster. It is a great holster. So there's my plug for Harry's holster. And I'm not plugging them because they make okay stuff. I'm plugging them because it's actually shit I wear, and it does fit very nice. It's comfortable, except I got a belly, so it kind of pushes on my belly a little bit. But that's not the holster's fault. That's my big belly's fault. So hopefully that helps. Let's see. Next thing we got Big Lou. Hey, Big Lou, how you doing out there? Have you did a video on the Sig Sauer Rattler yet? No, sir, I have not. Yes, you did. DQ'd. I love you, buddy. Let's see. Careful with the G code. Some guy just shot his pee-pee off after holstering his Glock 43 in a G code holster. Of course, his shirt went in the holster and pulled the trigger. That should have done that on any holster. You got to check your stuff before you wreck your stuff. Whichever one has the tightest groupings. Oh, whichever one. Actually, I don't know yet. I know this shoots really, really, really good. And let me put these in the screen, I guess. This one shoots very nice and very accurately. Hell, even Ray shot this gun out to 300 yards. So, yeah, I know. He shoots well. I couldn't get it to shoot that far, but yeah, this one shoots very accurately, and I'm assuming this one does as well. But I don't have the rounds through it to tell you which one's better. The Black Infinity is awesome. It's a badass gun. This is a polymer grip. This is all steel lower here, basically, made by PT. This was a custom gun out of Tommy Guns in North Carolina. All Infinity parts, except for the PT. Phoenix Trinity, there you go. They do a little different stuff here. The cuts are a little different in here, and I kind of like it. You'll see that this is locked like this one is. Ain't nobody got time for that extra safety. And then we got what you guys might have seen, but this actually helps a lot. And this is an extended button made by X-Ring Customs. If you guys have a 2011 and you have the threaded safety here, we actually drilled and tapped this one out and added that. You may have seen the video on it. But honestly, it definitely helps when you're hitting the mag release. It's a lot easier to grab onto. There's more surface area there, and it has texture. At least on the one I have that came stock, was very flat and smooth. It didn't have anything for your thumb to grab onto. So that's a shameless plug for X-Ring Customs. You can buy those on Etsy. And they make them in black, DLC'd, coated. They make them in titanium and stainless steel, I believe. So those are cool as hell. Let's see what you guys got to say here. Measuring grains, thanks for showing up. BJ Weed. Let's see. Both serial numbers on the stainless. One is better. Oh, and the stainless is better. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It was pretty cool that this They made 16 of these. 10 of them went to the shooters in the show, and 6 of them went out to people that could just buy them through a friend and a friend. I ended up getting this one, and you can see all the wear marks. I mean, it's not a, I don't have any safe queens per se. You can see all the wear marks there and all along here from drawing the pistol. I think if it's a gun, you should shoot the shit out of it if you enjoy shooting it. If you're going to buy a gun that's a safe queen, more power to you. Hopefully your value goes up. But at the end of the day, I'm shooting the shit out of these because that's what I want to do. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it here. But this one's brand new. It only has probably 30, 40 shots through it. So it doesn't have much wear at all. But it will now that it'll fit in my holster. So this holster deal, basically, I just added, and let me see if I can. These are 1/2-inch L beveled washers. They're 25, 30 seconds OD. So not making this video too boring, I'm just going to hone these out a little bit so that the nut and the screw will fit, and then reapply these in here, and I'll have a nice holster that I enjoy shooting, and now it fits the new Infinity. So I'm excited about that. But other than that, I'm sure you guys have all the tools if you needed to make this holster work with other holsters. One thing I might do is I might grind around there. You can see that since I have the extended safety on there, not the extended safety, the extended mag release, I'm probably going to do a little bit of grinding right there just so I know that it's clear. But other than that, beautiful gun. This has the, it's got the undercut here and also the undercut for your fingers. You can kind of see that right there. This one does not. It does have the undercut here on the trigger, but not for your additional hand. Beautiful guns, beautiful guns. You can see that there is a difference in the mag wells. You can see that this one's pretty hammered from lots and lots of mags going in there. And then this one is not too shabby. There's a few mag changes in there, but a little bit different. So the mag well is a little bit taller, wider. But other than that, the differences are only this one here has the island barrel, if you want to call it, or it's basically depending on the company, but this is where the barrel or the front sight stays on the actual barrel, so it doesn't go back and forth. And then you have this style here, which is mounted to the actual slide. I will be changing this red fiber optic out. I prefer green, which can't really see well there, but it does pick up well in the sun. Other than that, that's about it. This is a really overpriced, where the hell's the camera at? You can see this mag release. It's designed, actual grip is cut out farther for this extended. This is all one piece, so it's a little easier to reach when you're gripping the gun. But that's another option that Infinity makes. So something cool to think about if you ever go and look at the Infinity sight. These are basically the same sights, bow bar sights, but they both work great. Let me catch up with you guys here. Since you're working, I'm going to send you a stamp. Let's see. Parlusk Wellman. Let's see. Let me get down to the bottom. Keith Gregory, how you doing, buddy? Frank Jensen, hey, how you doing? Tyvon Show. How's everybody doing? SKSU, I'm in the market for a fire extinguisher, ABC type. Any recommendations for websites or manufacturers? Honestly, SKS Hugo, I would just go to Home Depot unless you're looking for a big one. Any of your ABC fire extinguishers. It's funny, we're talking about fire extinguishers right now. Luckily, you're talking to a guy that might know a little bit about fire extinguishers. They all work great. we buy, our department buys like probably 200 of them from Home Depot every year, and we hand them out at the prevention like expos and stuff. But any of those will work great. The point is to have one, and if you have one sitting around, this will be kind of a little plug. Beat the crap out of them. That powder in there will dry up, and when you go to actually use it, so get a rubber mallet. If your fire extinguisher has been sitting for a couple years, flip it upside down and beat the shit out of it with the rubber mallet to break up all the powder. Think of like hard dried sugar. Like if you have it open and you haven't used it, it turns into a big clump. Basically, it's one big block of powder that's not going to extinguish anything. You're just going to discharge the propellant basically out of it. So that's what you need to do. Let's see. Big Lou. Only one safe queen. I'm saving it for my grandson. He's 7. That's awesome. That is awesome. I showed my son this the other day. I said, hey, I can shoot the 40 now, and you can shoot the 9, and maybe we can start doing some competition shooting again. Him and his sports, which is awesome. He's staying in sports, keeping him off the streets per se, or whatever you want to call it. But it's, I'm like, damn, man, your freaking soccer is getting in the way of us shooting on Thursdays. Let's see. Coda Boy recommended that we all come check your page out on a live feed. Mil-Spec Grunt, I appreciate it. Yeah, Coda Boy is a great dude. I've known him for quite a few years now. We've been shooting together, 3-gun, and he has a great channel that's blown up. Got to give him kudos for that. And every time he does something nice, like shout me out, I do appreciate it. I know I don't always have the greatest. Sometimes I try to do funny videos, and sometimes people enjoy that. And then sometimes I think, well, I don't know if people enjoy that or not, but we have a good time together. Great guy. You got Cowboy 3353 out there. Oh, wow. Coda Boy sent me too. Well, thanks. I appreciate you showing up. I mean, we're having fun today. Basically, you're looking at a problem I had, and you can see by the dust covers right here. This is the dust cover, if you guys aren't familiar. This is an awesome holster by G-Code. If you guys do any competitive shooting, they make other stuff as well. But this is the way I've really come to enjoy it. You're gonna notice that I went from a different style clip. This is a Blade Tech. This is what I was using for 3-gun and different competition stuff. But I actually switched over to this. And the G-Code, and the biggest reason why I switched over to this was this lever here. You just push straight down and it opens up quick. It's a little less complicated trying to find your thumb and then pull that to the side. And it's not that bad. Either one of these holsters is great. This one definitely, the G-Code fits tighter in your around your pistol, so give them kudos on that. This is still kind of a mess because I haven't put the bolts back in here. If you just showed up, I was basically open this up so I could make this full dust cover pistol work, where this one used to work perfectly in the G-Code holster and still does, but now this one will actually fit. So that's what the point of this video was about. That and saying hi basically to everybody. I'm off today, so that is a good thing. Back home, let's see, we got check it once a month and turn it upside down at the same time. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do is we have to get our extinguishers on the fire engines done every year, but that dry chemical will flip them upside down and let them drive around, for a day, and that'll just driving around hitting bumps and stuff will break that chemical up. And you don't have to really worry about it if it's less than a year. But some of you guys that bought fire extinguishers a couple years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years ago, there is a high possibility that those are not going to work because you have basically that stuff's been sitting pressurized in that can so long with the pressure pushing down on the powder that it's turned into a big old pile of, dried out sugar that's stuck together. Let's see. Yeah, I saw Coda Boy's video saying this was happening. I did not know he did a video, but I appreciate it. Measured in grains. Let's see. Cool. My dog set mine off in the back seat of my truck. I will tell you this. Make sure you put the pin in it. I don't know if you guys, a lot of you guys are, I'm not familiar with, but I'm a battalion chief for a fire department in California, and I fly back and forth from North Carolina. I live in North Carolina to be in a free state where you can have all sorts of cool guns like this and actually have round count where, you can actually shoot at stuff. But I will say that I was driving my vehicle and I went in the back and I hit the freaking handle on my fire extinguisher because the pin had fallen out. It had rattled out only for a split second. I was at the gas station and that shit looked like my vehicle was on fire. It looked like smoke coming out of it. So it does happen. So make sure the pin's in it. It's kind of funny now, but at the time it made a huge mess and it was kind of embarrassing. But like you might know on my channel, I show my worst runs. I show my best shooting. I don't edit shit to make myself look good. I almost prefer showing my bad stuff because I feel like you guys can learn from my mistakes. And I know that some channels don't like to do that, but that's the one thing different about my channel. I had a guy comment on my first 3-gun video. It was called, and our first 3-gun match or whatever. And he's all, I really appreciate you showing this stuff, because this could happen to the next guy. And I'm like, you know what? It happens. So if I can help somebody, then I don't mind doing it. Robin Warren, thank you for showing up. Appreciate Coda Boy doing that. I don't know what he even did because I didn't get a chance to look at it. Z50, I appreciate you guys. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you guys to subscribe. I do a lot of shooting videos, different competition stuff. Been lately getting into long range with X-Ring. If you guys aren't familiar with X-Ring, the dude's a phenomenal shooter, and he's been teaching a lot of stuff to me about long range shooting, and we have the ability to shoot a lot of cool firearms as well that you normally wouldn't even be able to touch. Z50, I appreciate that. Thank you, Robin Warren. Let's see. Just trying to take a little while. Can of Stan. Yeah, Stan, I know what you're saying, brother. He basically said you're boring but cool. I could see him saying that. I don't know about boring. I guess I could be boring at sometimes, but I like to have a lot of fun, and I do appreciate it. X-Ring is coming along with his shooting skills. Yeah. Coda Boy's back out there. Coda Boy, I appreciate you doing the video, man. It's life is good. I'm just having fun, enjoying life, and doing what I can. X-Ring has some amazing toys. Yes, if there was one channel to pick between me and X-Ring, I would pick X-Ring. The guy is super knowledgeable. I mean, he's the top of the line when it comes to any type of shooting. He's the man, the myth, and I just am lucky enough to hang out with him and learn from what I can. The guy's great. So if you get a chance, check out his channel. He's a lot better channel. I mean, him and I showed him how to even get on YouTube, and I'm glad I did. He's passed me up in subscribers in like a third of the time, but I'm glad for him. I love that he has the ability to teach you guys cool stuff, show you guys the top of the line equipment. Pedro, I appreciate it. Volunteer firefighter from New Jersey, Burlington City. Good job. Awesome, brother. That's cool, man. Stay safe. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you. Thanks, Robert. Let's see. Yancey Teal's out there. Thinking of Yancey Teal, I got to come up with a code word. So all you guys that are new, when I do a video, and I don't do it every video, but I'll throw a code word in there, or I'll do some type of what are those called? Rhyme? Not a rhyme. Maybe you guys can help me out. But the code word today is going to be rim oil. Rim oil. You're going to comment down below, not in the side chat here, but when the video goes not live. And the first one that does that will get a point. And you can see right here, I keep a tally of the points. Robin Jones just actually won, so she's getting a little prize package. You got Tom Olafson on there, Insight Freedom, Modern Mountain Man, our Razor JB, Yancey Teal, Al Osborne, Daniel God is my judge, Scott F. So those are just some of the points that have been given out so far. Robin, I keep telling you on your videos, I need your email. So, or not your email, your address, so I can send you a prize package that I haven't figured out what I'm going to send yet. But you can't put it on my Facebook because I don't check the messenger thing, and I don't even know how to log into the damn thing. So leave it on my YouTube, please. So it'll be Isyour6covered@gmail.com. I want you to get a package. There's no comment section below. There will be when the video stops, after it goes not live. She says she sent it, so good to hear. Let's see. Fire Marshal Rick, need to start a new channel. You know what? I have done some videos on safety. What the hell is it? And I've done Christmas tree safety. I've done fire extinguishers, all that stuff, smoke detector crap. Nobody is interested in that stuff. And it's great information that we should all know about, but it's a waste of time on YouTube. No one wants to learn about safety. They want to look at guns or stupid cats. So there's that. Then we got Nolan Chapman out there. What's up, brother? Headed to work, but I'll subscribe and keep you up. Geez, I can't read. And keep up with you. Nice sidearms, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hydraulic 22, aka sewing machine oil. All right, I got him. Let's see. Kill it. I did. I got it. Measure of grains. I got it. I smashed it. I don't know what the hell it was. Man, I saw the craziest looking bug today I've never seen before. That thing looked mean as hell. Got Bobby out there. What's up, brother? Oh, Bobby Homestead, Solar Homestead. I tell you what, he's doing a great job on his channel. If you guys are interested in solar stuff, doing a little kind of prepping for your house, having solar available. It's he's got some good information out there. Oh, that's cool. Yancey Teal used to work at the fire marshal's office. Yeah, very cool. Let's see. So any other questions on anything? Basically, having some fun today. I'll do a Pops Quest questions. I tell you what, flying back and forth to go to work kind of sucks. I think it's because the airplane, nobody likes flying in an airplane except the pilot. One thing you'll notice on my channel is you will see a lot of sweet tea. I'm addicted to sweet tea, in case you guys are wondering. I have a problem. I have an issue. The first thing is to know that you have a problem. So that's it. I know I have a problem, but I'm not willing to fix that problem yet. I sold over 100 Halon fire extinguishers I bought at surplus. I wish I could buy more of them. The laws have changed a lot with Halon, depending on where you are. We don't do much Halon stuff, so I don't know where you're at, Z50. That's what happens when you get away from California. Yeah, I tell you what, I miss my brothers and sisters that I work with, and I think that's one of the only reasons why I keep working there. I want to go work somewhere else? Here doing fire? No. I am on my 29th and a half year of firefighting. So I almost have 30 years in, and I really want to go pursue something else, like screw off and shoot and do YouTube videos. But that's not going to happen. But I don't know. I'm still young. I did the fire service right when I got out of high school, so 30 years has gone by pretty lightning fast. Of course, some days I tell you, getting out of bed sucks. But yeah, the whole flying thing, I don't know if you guys like flying or not, but doing it every month or twice a month for 8 hours sucks. It's a full day. I mean, I'm not whining about it. I moved I moved from California to North Carolina so my wife and kids could grow up in the outdoors and be in America, and just enjoy having water and rain and rivers and streams and turkey and bear and deer running around. So that's the reason why I did it. Z50 says he loves to fly. I sell aircraft tools for a living. Wow. So you probably fly a lot more than I do if you're going from one place to another each week. Bobby's he's hooked on Mountain Dew. Oh, he's not had Mountain Dew. I just got back to drinking tea. Yeah, if I could just drink tea that doesn't have sugar in it, then it would actually be good. I drink almost a full day of man's calories in sweet tea due to the fact that, like, this is 160 calories right here. And I drink a crap ton of these. I know it's not good for me, but at least I'm not doing heroin or LSD or something, right? So that's my crutch. That's my thing. You know what? I tell you what, when I was in California, I fought the fight of gun laws. I was out there and doing videos, trying to get people informed. And at one point, I figured out that they don't give a shit. I figured that out, and then I figured out that there's so many people against firearms out there that the battle's lost. I mean, I hate to say it, but the people that could be voting that are pro Second Amendment aren't spending the time and energy, and it's like they don't even care. Like to lose your rights and liberties because some dumbass wants to change the laws, and they don't care about it, just shows that it's a waste of time. It's hard to shoot competitively in California when you've got 10-round magazines and just kind of the whole make sun tea. I did that for a while. I was making big batches of it, and I drank a crap ton of it, but I noticed it was getting bad. It would rot. I don't know if you call it rot. It would get a film in it, and then I'd have to throw it away. But it did have sugar in it, so maybe that's what was doing wrong. Yes, Z50, the Daily Shooter, is still fighting the fight. I actually know him's a cool dude. We've shot together before. We met up and did a Second Amendment gun rally thing. There was a lady that had cancer, and I can't remember her name, but we all got together. We had a big Second Amendment gun support deal where people would go and shoot, and the money went for that lady. I can't remember her name, but he's a cool dude. He's a nice guy, and his channel's done really well. I think a lot of it has to do with he has good content, of course, but he does inform the people of California about all the shitty laws that are happening. Waiting for the earthquake. Measure and Grain says, waiting for that earthquake, the slides California off into the sea. Yeah, you know what? That's been said so many years now, and it just hasn't happened yet. Could it happen? I totally agree. The San Andreas Fault and all that stuff. Trust me, we do a lot of earthquake stuff. Actually, October 18th, which was a few days ago, was a great shakeout drill where everybody in California is supposed to, hold cover and whatever the hell it is. I can't remember all that crap right now. I turned my California fire switch off when I come home because, I don't know, 30 years of it, I'm done with it. Let's see. We got Stan Alch. Might happen. See the earthquakes off BC. Wouldn't be bad if California went. The yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I tell you what, you see those movies where they do the earthquake and people are, you know, the whole big tsunami comes in and washes everybody out kind of deal. Any of that shit could happen. It really could. Let's see. How many of you guys do any of you guys out there right now? We got 22 people watching, and I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. How many of you guys prefer to carry in the waistband? And when I mean in the waistband, I mean basically appendix carry, or are you guys more of a like a 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock kind of carry? How many of you guys prefer like appendix carry? I know I've been trying it. I fight with it back and forth, and I think because I got a little belly that it's kind of just uncomfortable unless you got the right pants on and everything else. 2 o'clock measured in grains. Is that where you carry 2 o'clock? Yeah, I'm basically like 1231 just to keep it from poking my man junk. Love handle dictate. Yeah, love handle dictates for sure. It is comfortable. It's definitely more concealable. And that's kind of the plus of having a little bit of a belly, right? It moves your shirt out a little bit. Let me switch over and say hi to you guys. Some of you guys probably don't even know what I look like because you just came over from whatever Coda Boy did. I don't know what he did, but I do appreciate it. Let's see if I can switch the camera around. You can see my ugly ass. You can see my little garage man cave here. Ta-da! So, of course, you see an American flag because I am an American. I had someone comment one time, why do you always have the American flag up? Well, because I'm an American, and that is the most beautiful looking flag you're ever going to see right there. That's reason number one. And reason number two is because, let's see, let me go this way a little bit, is behind here is a bunch of shit. See those boxes back there? Now, if you guys haven't seen this video, see this little robot dude I made right here? See that? That is an old style hair dryer that I built to make it so I can dry brass, so I can reload brass faster, because when we start getting into wintertime, you know, where you can lay the brass out in the sun and it dries out pretty fast. Well, there'll be a point where it's raining and ugly ass outside and I'll be out of ammo. So I got that heat dryer right there. And my wife, I bought it for like, I've been married 20 years now, or it'll almost be 20 years now. So I bought her this thing and we hauled it from California over here. It's been sitting in the damn garage for a while. So I'm like, I'm going to use this damn thing. So I got some old scrap wood and built a freaking brass dryer. And it actually works really good. I use pizza trays. I'll show you what the heck. Pizza, anyone? So it works good. But these are pizza trays, you know, so the air will flow through. Captain Shark calls BS. We saw your hair the other day. You're sticking your hair. Yeah, look at this mess. Usually I have a pretty clean cut flat top, but my hair place, I've been driving by it and not stopping, which is an issue. So I need to do that. More videos with X-Ring. Cyrus, yes. He's actually in New Mexico, just finished doing a long distance shoot. I don't know. I don't want to give away all his he's going to do a video on it, but his partner, so he does these sniper competitions and you got to have a partner. and his partner had a family problem or issues, and he ended up competing by himself. So they were basically doing really well. So don't tell him I told you this, but I'll give you a little bit of the backstory. They were doing really good on the first day, like up in the top, whatever. And then his partner, which, you know, life happens, and he had to get back. So he competed in the thing by himself. So you basically carry all your shit with you. So he had to carry his long range and his basically you have like a large caliber, and then you have a 223 and a pistol. So he had to carry all that shit by himself, and you have to basically hike miles to get to the next stage. And he did really well. I'll just leave it at that. And he did it by himself. And you were not allowed to shoot. So if you're supposed to have 2 shooters, this looks like 4, but 2 shooters, and then shooter A is supposed to engage a certain amount of targets. Shooter B is supposed to engage a certain amount of targets. So he could only engage his amount of targets, and he still did really well. Hopefully he tells the story about the pistol rifle thing. I'll make him tell the story. It's freaking badass. And he kicked ass on that. But I can't give away all the information. So definitely the video's not out yet because he hasn't got back. But it's gonna be badass, and you're gonna know how good of a shooter he really is. And what's funny is he's very humble, so he doesn't like to say stuff like that, but I'm gonna make him tell the story because it's freaking badass. Let's see. So hopefully I didn't give away too much, but you're gonna go, damn. I am having a great time, Cyrus 308. I appreciate it. I tell you what, hanging around a guy that knows tons and tons and tons, and not only knows tons but can do tons of stuff, and then has a lot of firepower that most of us will never get our hands on is an awesome experience. So it's always fun hanging out with X-Ring. Let's see, Shaker HP, what's up? What I hate to see. The American flag with a made in China on it. Yep, that's not a good thing. Let's see. Z50 says, I love that flag and what it stands for. Also love all the men and women who have given their lives for all of us to be free. That is true. If you guys, some of you guys I've never seen before, so I appreciate it. But this right here, I always wear one of these. I'm on probably my 10th or 11th one because they break. And you can see that the thing's worn out now. It doesn't say anything. But Arlington Cemetery, I buy these at Arlington Cemetery, and each time I go, I'll buy like, 5 or 10 of them. And they wear out, but it says it's for, let me see if I can remember what it exactly said and how it says it. It's basically for the fallen. I can't remember what it says exactly, but there's a little quote on there, like for those who gave or something like that. But basically, I wear this band every day. I don't take it off to shower. I don't take it off to sleep. It stays on. And I not only wear it for all our military, but I also wear it for our police and fire and nurses and everybody that wears a uniform that protects people every day. So if you're new to my channel, that's what that's for. You'll see it on all my videos, basically. What else we got? Richard Tibbetts. Thanks, brother, for showing up. Thanks for being a sub. I appreciate it. Coda Boy is a great man. He sent a lot of you guys over, so I appreciate that. Coda Boy was saying you think you're boring. You're doing good. I tell you what, I don't think I'm boring. I have a good time. That's one of the things that Ray's channel, X-Ring is his name, or his channel name. He's very informative and very professional, and I like to throw in some silliness because I think people like to enjoy, like to be entertained. I mean, you don't want it too lecture-y and I'm not saying he's doing videos like that, but it'd be like going to school and sitting on a thing and having to watch some some old guy teach science, you know, and you're like, this sucks. This 10-minute video and shit all. It was great information, but the guy was dry and boring. So I like throwing a little spice in there. You know what I'm saying? And where's Chico? There's Chico. I saw Chico Wise. Good Lord. It's a lot of y'all watching. Chico Wise is a cool dude. Check him out. One day I asked him about I don't know if you guys are familiar, but back in the day, there used to be a skit, and he would say, good Lord, that's a lot of money. So that's the reason why I said that. Rick lives to sell himself short. Oh, Rick likes to sell himself short, but he is an awesome guy and puts out great content. Thanks, Robin. I appreciate it. I do try to give you guys good information, but I try to also have a lot of fun with you. You may have seen the video I did, was it yesterday, where I put a glove over my head, did this news thing for TR Prepper because he has a mohawk and said that he was going to race Michael Phelps in a swimming competition. So I do like to have fun. And if you haven't seen that silly video, check it out. But I think you'll have a lot of fun here. I mean, there's a lot of people that are new to the channel, and you guys are awesome. Hopefully the content you like is entertaining for one, and hopefully you learn something from it. And then there'll be days where I'm shooting with a master, and we'll be shooting full auto badass shit, or we will be shooting or learning something long range, or whatever the case is. But there's some good information to be had here. So thanks, Robin. I appreciate you saying that. Measured in grains. I got a calibration cube going right now. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, it's Cyrus. It's a silly one. It's only it's less than a minute long, but it's fun. Does anyone here have a 308 with a 1 in 17 or 18 twist? I need a good load for that barrel. No, I do not. Chico Wise is talking about, you know, it's funny. My daughter has not seen that video, nor my wife. And that is a good thing, because I will probably be in a world of crap when they see that video. So Chico Wise is talking about a guy wants to take my daughter on a date. So I have those rubber dummies. I'm not going to drag it over here, but those, you know, half-bodied rubber dummies. And yeah, you have to see the video. But at the end of it, it's kind of funny. So hopefully all the kids at her school that want to date my daughter see the video. But as long as my daughter and my wife don't see that video, we'll be good. I have a feeling I'm going to get in a little trouble for that. Milspec Grunt says his 308's a 1 in 10 twist. Let's see. Very light bullets, slower velocity. Yeah, that's gonna change. How long is the barrel? 1 in 17. Father's prerogative. Yeah, I think it'll be a good warning. A big good warning for anybody that wants to see that. What powder can I use to get a low velocity? Are you trying to go at Richards? What powder? 18-inch barrel, huh? Are you trying to make it subsonic, or what are you trying to do? Are you trying to run it suppressed and be like super quiet, or what's the whole plan behind the? It was a 30 BR rifle that was brought out to 308. Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what, the Reloading Network guys, I don't know if you're familiar with those gentlemen. There's a lot of great information on there. They do a lot of different load data and that kind of stuff. And that might be something you want to ask them, because it sounds like you got kind of a unicorn, basically. Something that's a little different than most. Starting velocity on most mid-range powders. Yeah, see, I'm running, but it's... This was my 308 powder here. The IMR 4064. I don't even know how much. YouTube's gotten so stupid lately. You can't even talk about reload crap much. A lot of my stuff I do mostly 223 stuff. I don't have enough background in doing 308. But mostly I'm a tight group shooter, and that's basically it. And then if I'm shooting 223, I'm shooting it a CFE 223. But I don't know for that. I don't want to give you any bad data, because you know what happens when you get bad data. Stuff happens. Stuff happens, my friend. Us gentlemen are full of stuff, more stuff than other stuff. There you go, measured in grains. Yeah, the Reloading Network, Chico Wise said it again too. Those guys do a lot of good stuff, and they've been doing it for years. They have a lot of good information that will definitely help you out. You know, and then even take that information and make sure you compile some other information, so you're kind of like, okay, this sounds right. All YouTube is doing is discriminating. Richard, I agree. I mean, you know, I'm a big reloader. You can kind of see some of my reloading stuff back there. Most of it is 940 and 223. I got some other press stuff over here. But yeah, you can't, you know, you do a reloading video and nothing can happen, and then you do another reloading video and they give you a strike. So it's like, sometimes I was doing it for a little while there when they first started out with the whole thing, but I didn't get a strike, but I did get for the lower, 80% lower, and it was a 2-part video, and they only in Stan Alts, he just put the link to that below, so that'll help you out. The hell was I saying? Oh, so I didn't get a strike, but I got, for doing an 80 plus, it was an AR build, it was a pistol build, and on one of the videos of a 2-part series, I got in trouble for one of them, and they didn't even question the other one. So I don't know what the deal was. The reason for that is when I lived in California, and this is how bad it is. This is how far you got to take it. And I may still have the aluminum of when I did the drilling of the 80%, just so I could show whoever that was going to bust me, this is my aluminum that I drilled from this 80% lower, just to keep me from going to jail. That's pretty sad. And then I did another build, 6 wins your next shooting competition. There was one Saturday that I didn't go to. I'm definitely going this Thursday. I gotta run the IDPA. I want to be the guy building the stages, so I'll be doing one Thursday. And I'm hoping TR Prepper's coming. I let him borrow one of my Glock 35s to do a little shooting with, so he could get warmed up. So that'll be the next competition. Those are kind of boring. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not as fun as 3-gun, man. 3-gun is like NASCAR of shooting. Like, there's so much stuff going on. It's awesome. I was thinking about shooting a competition with Pop's Quest on the 28th, him and Coda Boy, and I'll still be around. I don't know. I got to talk to the boss and see if that's possible or not. Yes, I'm wearing pants, but gotta keep things going good. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay out of trouble. I get myself in enough trouble. I don't need any more trouble. Shaker, what's up? HP, hey Rick, if you got more bracelets, let me know. I'll buy one off of you. I might have another one, or a couple. I might have like 2 more left. I do need to get some more. Here's the problem with these though, Shaker. I'll be honest with you. I try to always be honest anyways. But the way they printed these on here, if you guys wait 1 second, I'll go grab one because it's unfortunate. It's like one of those, you know, these are just one of those silly rubber bracelet things. And then they kind of just, the thing just barely goes on there and it wears off really fast. So I bought them there because the money goes to, you know, whatever it goes to for the foundation and Arlington Cemetery, whatever. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't stay on. But if you guys wait 1 second, I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. All right, I'm back. All right, so it's supposed to look like this. And it says, remembering our fallen. And it's cool. I mean, I love that it represents, you know, Memorial Day is 1 day out of the year. And I think that the men and women that fight for our freedoms, the men and women that run into buildings, the men and women that run to our house when there's a bad person, and all the other people that have a uniform that protect us every day deserve more than 1 day. And that's the reason why I carry these. But this thing just does not stay on here. You know, and when I tell you guys something, I honestly mean whatever I'm saying, unless I'm like having fun joking or whatever. But like, here are some of the other ones that I've worn. You can see how beat up and bent, and you know, all the shit's off of them. This is the last one I have. I would go honestly to Arlington and see if you really want one of these. It says something right here, actually. Oh, this may help. Go to this. It says, of course, it's not gonna. All right, let me read it. It says black bracelet, and then it says www.nps nancypaulsam.gov. But it does say crafted in China. So that sucks. But you can see, yeah, they're worn out. You can see there's a little notch out of them just from wear and tear. But it's kind of my thing to give back or whatever. Let's see. But there is that. You can check out the website. I don't even know if it's on there or not. But I want to get into 3-gun. I just moved to Arkansas, just south of Little Rock. Nice. 3-gun. I have a video out, mil spec grunt, of my first 3-gun competition. It was a train wreck. We actually ended up naming a team, Coda Boy 32, Pops Quest, and myself. Our 3-gun shooting team is called Trainwreck, Team Trainwreck. And a lot of that had to do with that video. These guys weren't even shooting 3-gun yet. They blame me for getting them into 3-gun. 3-gun is probably my favorite. No, I'm not going to say probably. It is my favorite shooting competition style, because some people are really good with a shotgun, some people are really good with the pistol, and some people are really good with the rifle. And you bring all that together, and you will show your weaknesses and your strengths, and you'll want to learn how to run a shotgun, a rifle, and a pistol better. Some of the things that make it a lot of fun is the stages are impressive. I mean, you'd be blasting away. There was one stage we did. I was in Clinton House, South Carolina, and there was just a rifle thing, and it was called a rifle. What was it called? The Jungle Run. And you're running through this like corridor of trees, and there was probably, if you shot it clean, it was 70 targets. So, you know, you bring a few extra mags, and man, it sounded badass there. It was like duck, 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 duck. I mean, it was cool. Most stages you're not shooting 70 rounds, and you're shooting more than 70. If you shot it clean, you would shoot 70. So I shot it probably like, I don't know, 85. So 15 extra rounds just to confirm. But it was fun. A lot of stuff up close, long distance stuff. So you're going back and forth with your scope, and it was freaking cool as hell. But shooting shotgun, they do the same thing, like jungle runs with shotgun. But it's cool transitioning from your pistol over your rifle, and it is a fun sport. It's not cheap. It can be cheaper, but you don't need all the badass shit. You don't need one of these. Any Glock, I shot a Glock. I think my first time I was shooting a 24. I have a Glock 24. Some of you guys are going, Glock 24. What number is that? It's been out for a long time. Very long slide. It's in 42, and you don't need a 40. I had 40 stuff when I was shooting where you have major minor factors. Now it doesn't matter. In 3-gun, it's all just, you can shoot it with 9. Doesn't matter. But it is fun as hell. But I do have a video out there of my first 3-gun, and I got magazines falling out. I got issues going on. And what's cool about 3-gun is, say you're shooting shotgun and you're shooting targets, and then there'll be like a 50 yards target you got to hit with the slug. So in between all that, you have to figure out when you're going to throw in your slug, shoot one more round, so your slug chambers, and then shooting the steel target out there, and you're hoping you hit it, because if not, you got to load another one, dump a shot somewhere, and then shoot your target again. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. And don't go there thinking you're going to be awesome. Even if you are awesome, just go there and have fun. Enjoy it. It is a blast. Don't go to a competition and be worried about, oh, I'm going to be slow or whatever. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody started off doing it their first time. And their people are great. They will help you with everything. You may not have I don't have all my shit here, but whatever. Shotgun caddies and that kind of stuff. All my 3-gun stuff somewhere else. Where you load all your shotgun shells so you can put it on your belt. If you do start 3-gunning, you must run a belt like this. Well, let me get a real one. All right, so you see this thing, and it's got a bunch of shit on it. Well, the reason why it's got a bunch of crap on it is I leave this little California compliant 10-round mag in here just to keep the shape of this mag holster. But you have more options. So you may run a stage where it's all shotgun. So you won't need any of this other crap. So you just go like this. You say, goodbye. I don't need this. Goodbye. And you take it off. But you may need to load shotgun shell caddies in here or whatever. So make sure you get a belt that can be easily transformed over into something else. This right here is for the G code. Man, I tell you what, this holster is badass. This is how we started this video off. But you can see the little metal clips in here. You put those in there, you slide it down, and then you lock it like that. Now if I have a stage, So now if I have a stage where I don't need any pistol, I just hit the button and then I just go up, or do I? There you go. Take it off. Then you don't have to carry all that crap around. So this is a Safariland holster. No, it isn't. It's a Safariland belt. It has an internal belt and an external. It's all looped with Velcro. And then it has these pins here. And when you say you do buy one of these, don't put this in the front. This goes in the back or the side. You want all this real estate up front to be all your crap that you can grab. I got videos on that. If you're interested, or send me an email and I'll find those videos and link them, or just search for them. But there's some good information that you'll find on my channel on that. The Cyrus, yeah, the G code holster, I'm telling you, I have this one. This is a Blade Tech. Nothing wrong with the Blade Tech, but this holster here is nice. I mean, just that as you come down to grab your gun, you're already opening the thing. You don't have to like find the button and push it to the left. It's instantaneous. And I could use instantaneous because hey, there's Brian Schutz. Brian Schutz is a younger shooter. He might be 17 now. I don't know, but he shoots competitively 3-gun, and he's a damn good shooter. So he's got some good information on his channel as well. He doesn't do much of the YouTube stuff, but he does shoot a lot. He's doing really good too. Chico Wise, we got Hey Jamie, we slow. G code looks nice. Springfield Saint and my Springfield. Okay, Keith Gregory, Glock 34 is a good competition gun. Yes, it is. Actually, the one that TR borrowed had a 34 barrel in it, so it was a 40 converted over to a 9mm. Let's see, where around here can we get into 3-gun? So Jamie Howell, go to practicescore.com when you get a chance, and you can type in not your locate, you can type in the state, and then you can go to your area, and depending on what you want to do, you know, USPSA, you got IDPA, they got a lot of stuff. 3-gun, they have sniper stuff, sniper challenges. But it depends on what you're looking for to shoot. I would say if you've never shot competitively and you're thinking about getting into it, start off with maybe IDPA, where you're learning the rules. You know, you got to. I got more videos out that would definitely help you out. Obviously, I don't want to get into all the stuff, but go to practicescore.com, and that'll definitely help you out. That'll tell you what's in your location, and then you'll have a chance to figure out. And if you don't see anything for some reason, there's probably a bunch of places. I don't know how far out in the sticks you are, but your local gun range too might be able to help you out. There may be some local stuff that's held right down the street from you. I'm mostly a rifle guy. I just looked for something to hang out with Chico and Kyle. Yeah, you guys should all go and have fun. So you're in Texas. No. Where's Chico? Chico's in Texas, I think. Yeah, he's in Texas. Right? Am I not right? I'm pretty sure he's in Texas. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Waiting for the lag. Georgia. Dang it. All right. The Georgia's got a ton of places to shoot. Hell, Pop's Quest just shot the Georgia State match not too long ago. We have 3-gun matches about once a week at my club. See, that is awesome, Cyrus. Have you done 3-gun? Are you thinking about it? Or Cyrus might actually have done 3-gun. I kind of remember a couple of his comments, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't keep track of everybody's info anymore. Only private outdoor gun ranges nearby. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. So Cyrus does it. Have you, Milspec Grunt, have you checked on practice score? You would never know that there's a gun match 30 minutes from you. It's you'd be amazed at how many things are going on that you may or may not know about. But I don't know. You could be in a part of the United States, or that there just may not be anything nearby. Oh, yeah, I would definitely go then and check out practice score. There's a lot of, the reason why I keep saying this is there's a lot of stuff, like Pop's Quest is an example. So I kind of got him into shooting competitively, and now he's shooting really good, rat bastard. But I congratulate him. He actually got second, like I think Chico said. Yeah, second place in Georgia's in C class, which is awesome. But he didn't know anything about it, and he found out that there's a lot of places right nearby. So check it out. That's where the competitive shooters go to find a match. And what's kind of cool out here in North Carolina is there is a ton of places to shoot. You could basically shoot every weekend if you wanted, between shooting USPSA and 3-gun, and if you did Steel Challenge, which I don't know if I really like that. I've had buddies try to tell me to go, and oh, you'll like it. I'm like, you don't even move. Like, all you do is, which is hard to do, especially when you're going for time. But I'm like, man, this seems kind of boring compared to 3-gun, or compared to USPSA, or compared to even IDPA. Just seems kind of not fast enough. But then you got Cyrus that says he loves Steel Challenge. So I don't know. Maybe I just got to go do the damn thing and see if I like it. You can also find some really cool matches from charities as well. Yeah, I mean, I have, well, when I was in California, we had a firefighter. He was a fire chief, and he had lost his life to cancer. And I used to compete in it was a trap shoot. My background came from shotgun shooting. A trap shoot competition, and all that money was raised for, their family and stuff. But they did like 6 or 7 years of that. And hell, I competed almost every year and did really well at it. I think I have 3 or 4 trophies from that competition, which is fun. What any of these are? Jamie, what you talking about? Oh, IDPA. Are you talking about the acronym stuff? So IDPA is International Defensive Pistol Association. So it's like, if you're a concealed carrier, which most of you guys probably are, hopefully. And when I mean guys and girls. So if there's any ladies out there, but it's more like life kind of stuff. Like, you're basically covered. You have to draw from concealment. You have to engage and hide behind barriers, where like USPSA, you're going to it's more of a racing, fast kind of shooting sport than more like practical life kind of active shooter kind of stuff. Just shot the wounded and recovering falling steel match in South Carolina. Yeah, a friend of mine, I think Jeff was out there, right? Bryson? I don't want to say his last name, but Jeff was out there from Microtech. Well, I just moved to Arkansas 6 months ago, so I don't know the area too well. Okay. Yeah, definitely check that out, Milspec. I think you're gonna be surprised that there's a lot of places there. And yes, Jeff Shot. Yeah, he's been doing good. I used to kick his butt in IDPA, and he has gotten really good. I swear everybody's progressing, and I'm not like right now I could be shooting, but I'm freaking doing YouTube, having fun with you guys, which is cool. But I'm like, should I go shooting today, or am I lazy and just want to yap and blab on the computer? And you can tell what my decision was. Let's see. Got Scoot guys. Have a great day. Thanks for the middle of the day chat, Rick. Cyrus, appreciate you showing up, man. And see you on the next one. Have fun. Get back to work or whatever you got to do. I should probably wrap it up, and I should probably get some stuff done is what I should do. I got to finish up on this holster here. Not this one. I got to finish up on this holster here. I'm glad it's going to work. I'm going to set some retention screws in here, get it to the right numbers, and then I'm ready to go. And then the new Infinity. Look at that beauty, Bryson. That's my new one, buddy. Look at that. Infinity 01. This thing's so smooth. It's amazing what Infinity can do. This one, like butter, but he's a big Atlas shooter. He likes Atlas. Pop's Quest, he's got the Nemesis. All great guns. As long as they work great, that's it. And everybody that's still out there, all 298 of you, just kidding. Thanks for coming over, watching Coda Boy 32. I definitely appreciate it if you do subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoy. Stay safe. And you know what? Since we talked about it a little earlier today, we talked about fire extinguishers. We might as well say check your smoke detectors. A lot of people die every year because they took the batteries out of their smoke detectors, or they didn't check them. So I want you guys to stay safe. I want you to have your 6 covered. That's the reason for this channel. So see you guys on the next one. So definitely take a look at that right now, because tonight when you're sleeping, you may have forgotten. See you guys.